everybody. It is Shannon from Morgan Family Cooking, and we're going to start out with some pizza dough, get it going, because we're doing breakfast pizza. Have I made breakfast pizza often? No, but I made lots of pizzas. So we're going to do I'm going to do a cheddar creamy sauce on the bottom. We're going to layer it with some ham, some bacon, some eggs, and some potatoes. So that's my plan. I've got my potatoes in the air fryer earlier. I already got that set. So let me get those out and take a look at them. I'll show you what I did and where we need to go with those. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Terry. How are you? Good morning. Did you eat breakfast yet? Oh, it's late where you're at. Let me see. It's 2 o'clock. Did you eat lunch? I can't see what it says. I can't read that word. Oh. I don't know what that word meant, so I read the rest of it. How are you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Dustin, she'll be in chat any moment, Terry, as well, to help me understand. I wasn't feeling good at... Oh, you weren't feeling good? That's okay. Oh, I got you. You weren't feeling good. No worries, sweetheart. No problem, honey. You are so appreciated every time you're in any of my lives. Kirk, is that you? Whoa, I don't know if I've had Kirk over here yet. Wow, I'm feeling special today. Did everybody eat already? Oh, you're better now. I'm glad to hear that, Terry. I'm so glad to hear that. Kirk, right? Look at you two. Thank you so much. So what I did so far, what we're going to do is pizza, breakfast pizza. I've never done a breakfast pizza, but it's pretty easy, right? It's pizza. So in here I took about 3 medium-sized russet potatoes. I scrubbed them down. I did not peel them. I chopped them really tiny. And then I seasoned them with salt and pepper, a little bit of vegetable oil. And then I've already cooked them at 300 for, I think it was about 15 minutes. I want them crispier. They're soft, but I want them crispy. So I'm going to put them back in. One moment. I shall be right with you. Not 20 minutes, so we're going to do another 10. Okay. Then I have, hi Ariel, hi, how are you? Hope everybody's having a great day. Thank you so much, Ariel. There's Big Daddy Cupcakes. Saying good morning. Kirk's here as well, Dustin, Big Daddy. I just have some cold coffee because, you know, that's how it rolls. Okay. Potatoes, I'm going to chop up some bacon. I already had some ham from that ham I had bought. I got those out of the freezer. Chop that up and cook it up. And then some scrambled eggs. I think I'll add a little green onion, green bell pepper, a little red bell pepper, maybe a little onion to it. A cheddar cheese sauce on the bottom we'll make. And that's it. So we got to get our pizza dough going. And... you know, because it's got to rise a little bit. It is a quick rise because I'm using quick rise yeast. But you still want it to rise for a little bit. So we're going to start with that while our potatoes are cooking. I use the Big Daddy bowl here. So I need 2½ cups of all-purpose flour. Hope everybody's having a great day. We're also going to be live later for dinner. I'm going to do honey garlic pork chops and probably some, I don't know, I haven't decided the rest. Maybe some scalloped deep potatoes, nice and cheesy. I don't know. Figuring the rest out. So there's 2½ cups all-purpose flour. Boom. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of salt. Oh, beep. Oh, I don't even really have to measure it, but I will. For fun, let's measure it. Let's use the teaspoon. I think I would have eyed that much less, so it's probably a good thing I did that. All right, I use my KitchenAid for my dough with my dough hook. If you don't have one of these, you're just going to need to knead it. I don't want to knead it. I'm going to let the machine do it. I don't need you. I'm backwards, so I'm going to have to try to get that on from this angle. Oh. Ooh, sorry, I would normally not have it that angle. We're on. And then a tablespoon of sugar. Oh shit, I already got them out. Don't go there. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Thanks for popping in. If you're new here, I'm Shannon. I do Brunch with Shannon every Sunday here on YouTube at 11 a.m. It happens to be in that time right now. So we're doing a breakfast pizza. I'm starting with my quick rise dough. So far I have 2.5 cups all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of sugar. I have some warm water here. It needs to be between 100 and 115 degrees to activate your yeast, whether it's quick rise or regular rise. This is quick rise, so I don't really have to put it in the water and do all the stuff. You can put it right in your mix. Now I do want to double check my temperature because it was a little warm. And if you go, I think it's above 117 degrees at your yeast. I don't know, I read that once. So I go between 100 and 115, 110. So it's at 109 and creeping. So we're good. I'm not gonna, okay? That's what I call it. I'm gonna get that going. And then I'm gonna slowly just add in that warm water. So we're gonna do a crust, cheddar cheese sauce I'm gonna make. Thank you so much. I can't see the name. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. My chat's really tiny and my eyes are really bad. So my husband is in chat to thank you and answer questions. I do read chat back, so if I'm able, I can respond later. I do enjoy your comments and questions, and I definitely appreciate your super chat there. So today I'm doing a pizza dough. This is a quick rise, and then we're going to do the toppings. I'm going to do a cheddar cheese sauce. I'm going to do some cooked, scrambled eggs, some potatoes that are in the air fryer now, a little bit of bacon bits, and some ham. All right, so now the machine can do the kneading for me. A little olive oil, probably a little more in a minute. And this is just not a permanent table, so we're going to shake a little bit. I'm okay over here. Hopefully it doesn't look like I'm in an earthquake or something. But while this does the dough, I'm going to multitask my machine, and we're going to do the cheese. But first I got to turn it off. Safety first. Good thing it's, I'm backwards. Oh, see, okay, anywho, make sure you turn it off or it'll whip out of your hand. All right, safe. Then we're gonna let that do its job. Okay. I'm gonna grate up my cheddar cheese for the pizza. I have a little bit left, so I gotta make sure I use this up. And then I got my block of cheese. So if you have a KitchenAid and you don't have this little cool attachment, I would suggest you get it. It's super cool. Get them everywhere. So welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I see y'all. And thank you. I'm making a pizza dough. The machine's going to do the kneading. If you don't have a machine, you're going to have to knead that dough till it gets elasticy. Probably 5 to 7 minutes or more, which is what this machine's currently going to do for me. All right. While it does that, we're going to get the cheese grated. And then my oven is preheated currently to 350. I'm going to set it, the dough will just do a quick rise on the stove top while we do all the toppings. All right. So I don't need all of this cheese right now. But since we have that 5 to 7 minutes to knead that, let's see if we can just get it all grated. so that I have cheese in the future, which I always need. Ugh, I need to sharpen that knife. That's one thing. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. If a little cheese gets in my dough, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to get a bowl. Oh, shit. For the cheese. Forgot to get that out. Okay. Here we go. So, thanks for coming in. My name is Shannon. Can't see over that. We're making pizza for breakfast. I'm going to do a layer of cheddar cheese sauce that we're going to make. And then I'm going to do some potatoes, scrambled eggs, bacon and ham. And I probably will add some red or green bell pepper, maybe both. Ooh, I kind of want to keep it on low for the dough, but I'm very impatient with the cheese. And if you go too slow, you get a little clog. It's okay. You just clean your hole. Just clean your hole once in a while. All right, thank you for coming in. My name's Shannon. This is my kitchen. My channel is Oregon Family Cooking, and I go live every Sunday here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Usually doing brunch or lunch. Usually doing more breakfast, I think, because I do live stream every other night doing dinner, so I don't do a lot of breakfast. We do breakfast for dinner on occasion, but oh shit, our hole is clogged. All right, so I really recommend doing your own cheese, whether you have a hand grater, one of those rotary graters, but this one is pretty badass, and it should be able to go on any KitchenAid attached. It's stainless steel. Mine Dustin got for me when I got my machine, and I've only had it almost 2 years now. I'm not real worried about over kneading my dough, but we gotta scoop out our hole. We got one more chunk to do. And then I don't have to grate cheese for, I don't know. We eat a lot of cheese around here, I guess, but I have to do it for at least a few days, a few meals, depending on what I'm making. Okay, check. These people eat. They like to eat breakfast. Sometimes they like to eat lunch. It's just never ending around here. All right, one more. Let's give it the speed it wants and not fuck around. If you go too fast or too slow, that's the problem. Also, if your cheese is really soft, so make sure it stays in your fridge right until you're ready to grate it. It's well worth it. It tastes better, it melts better. You don't have shit you can't pronounce in it. Anyway, that's how I do it. I force it because I don't have a lot of patience. But it works. It's a strong little thing. All right, there we go. Ta-da. Super easy to clean. You can put it in your dishwasher as well. And it comes with 4 different barrels. So I always use that mostly because it's mainly for cheese around here. But you can do a lot of, there's 3 other barrels. I'm totally not affiliated or sponsored. I just totally love it. So if you got a KitchenAid, totally do that if you can. And it was like, when I got it, about $70. And like I said, I've had it 2 years. I grate probably 4 pounds a week. That's 2 pounds. Because we don't just eat cheddar cheese. Sometimes it's other cheese. Okay, so there's the cheese, the dough. I'm also going to do little strawberry parfaits, but those are just a quick throw together. I've got banana, strawberries, and whipped cream. We can pull this dough here in just a second. And move on. We'll get the bacon cooked. And my ham was from my ham that I bought a few weeks ago. And I froze it in little packages for just this occasion. Or occasions like that. How's everybody doing? So I'm very elasticy. I could probably use a little flour. No, we're leaving it. Don't fuck with it. Just let it go. Beep, something's beeping. Oh, the potatoes. So we'll check on our potatoes next. All right, so there's my dough. So what did we do? We did 2½ cups all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of granulated sugar, 1 packet of active dry yeast, quick rise. And then we kneaded it. We put a cup of warm water as well, a little bit of olive oil. And we kneaded it for a long time. Now, for rising purposes, I just put it right on the pan where I'm going to do the pizza. I love my Pampered Chef stone pan just for this reason. Pizzas. It does amazing on cookies as well. So I'm going to just plop it on the pan, and then we're going to cover it with the cloth and let it rise while we do the toppings. And it'll be double in size in about, come here, get on the oil, I don't know, 15, 20? Probably before I have my toppings ready. All right, we greased it up. You're not gonna stick, thank you. All right, I'm gonna just leave you for a moment. Keep an eye on my dough, will you, shall ya? I gotta go over here. Here's where my sink is, in case you're wondering. And sometimes you just gotta use fresh water and soap. Like now. Okay, I'm back. And she's back. Okay. This is just my kitchen, and we didn't design, nobody designed it for live streaming. They weren't thinking about that in 1890, I guess. Okay, we're done with my beautiful KitchenAid. I'm gonna put this on the warmed up stove. It's at 350, just on the stove top, and cover it with a tea towel. You know, the ones without the fuzz. Do I have one? That's something. Yeah, okay, sorry. Cover it with something, like so, okay? All right, done with that. Then we can put away this and cook up some bacon and check on our potatoes. Before the live, I had taken about 4 medium-sized russet potatoes. I scrubbed them really well. Today I did not peel them. And then I cut them really small. And then I tossed them in some oil and some seasoning, just basically salt and pepper, nothing fancy yet. And put them in the air fryer. I cooked them for 15 minutes at about 325. And then I took them out. Showed you all them earlier. So I made them really little because they're going to go on a pizza. Just little cubes. I think they're fine. They don't need any to like be super crispy. They're a little crispy. I don't know if you can see them. So I'm going to set these aside for the pizza. We're going to do a layer of a cheddar cheese sauce. I'm going to make that last. We got our potatoes. We're going to do the bacon and ham next. Get it cooked up. Probably with the green pepper if I have a green pepper or a red one. Let's see what I got. I don't even know if I have one. 50-50. Oh, shit. Nope. We do not. That's not a big deal. We'll use a red, a little bit of red onion when we saute up this meat, okay? Give a little color. If you have a red or green bell pepper, that would be good. Chop it tiny or whatever size you'd like. And then add it. But you want to saute them up for sure. I gotta switch this shit around here. Hold on. It's a live show. I don't have staff in my kitchen here. And yeah, that looks like that. So hold on. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Shannon. We're doing breakfast pizza. I've got my pizza dough. It's a quick rise. Rising behind us on the stovetop that's warmed up while we do the toppings. I'm going to do the bacon right now. I'll use the cast iron. I just always burn shit in this thing on this induction burner. My cast iron is so hot. So go lower. But I'd rather do, anyway, I have a plan. All right, I got things. So I'm going to take, hey, Big Daddy, what's up? Thank you. Big Daddy's my husband, guys, so it's okay. If you're new here, he's not a weirdo. Well, he is, but whatever. So I have some ham that, bought a big ham a month ago, and I bag it up in little baggies like this just for these types of meals. And then I have some bacon, and that's cooked ham. But I like to cook it more and really get the flavor out. And then I got, I don't know how much bacon here. I don't have a number on it, but I'm guessing a little less than a pound. Boom. It's probably, will it be too much? No. Did you have too much bacon on your breakfast? No. All right. So I like to chop it first if I'm going to chop it anyway, because just easier for me than chopping cooked bacon. Get to sizzling bacon. I'll get that better on the screen for you as soon as I cut it and get it in the pan. That'll be really exciting. I'm also going to do a scrambled egg. So we'll do the sauce, probably the egg, and then the meats, and then more cheese. And if it's too much bacon, that's okay. We'll use it for something else and just get it cooked up right now. I don't want to see it again. I do have a washing station under my sink. In case you're wondering, what are you doing? That's what I'm doing. All right. So I'll slice up just a little bit of this onion because, you know, onion. And this is really sweet. You could use a white onion or a yellow onion if you want. I won't judge. You could use no onion. Let me get the bacon where you can see it a little better. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, say hi. I can't necessarily see it, but I go, hi. I'm, see, because I can't see very well. But I do see you, and I will watch it back and read comments. I really enjoy seeing what y'all are talking about. So if you have anything specific to say, you can say so. That's all right. Big Daddy Cupcakes in the chat happens to be my husband. I have a lot of good friends in here as well. So if people are answering your questions, that's because they know the answers. And I'm generally trying not to burn shit, so. This induction burner is amazing. Not all my pans work on it. If you ever need to know if a pan will work on it, grab a magnet. I'm going to get one off my fridge. And stick it on the bottom of your pan. Boom. If it sticks, it can be on an induction burner. So do all my pans stick? No, they don't. But these ones do. And I do a lot of my cooking forward to you all now. That's my story, but I need to, I want a soup pan, induction burner soup pot. Maybe another induction burner. Just kidding, but I get it done. But it does definitely cook much hotter on cast iron than those non-stick enamel ones for sure. Okay, I'm going to do just a little onion. I don't want to scare anybody away in the family who don't like onions. So just a little. And we'll cook it up at some point. Probably with the ham. right. Boop. We don't want anything big. We want everything small. Personally, today, I'm in a small mood. All right. Boom, a little color, a little flavor. I'm also going to dice up this ham a little better because I just kind of threw it in the bag when I was sorting it out. I don't know what I got. So let me show you what I got. Move over, bacon. Move over, bacon. Is that a saying somewhere? What am I thinking? Something about that. So I just bought this ham and we've already eaten. Well, I still have the bone. So we can do a ham hock and bean, or I've never made pea soup, so I'm not doing that. But you could. I have childhood trauma of pea soup. One from that stinking movie. What was it? So bad. I don't have all my good friends here to know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, pea soup, right? What is it? Oh, The Exorcist. That's what it is. I was like 7. I don't know why my mother allowed me to watch that, but she did. I begged her to let me, but I shouldn't have seen it. And ever since then, pea soup, no. That's one story. So, how are you all? What knife are you using? Oh, this one right here. Sorry, I'm trying to, I looked up. These ones are Pioneer Woman. Came in the block set. Oh no, this one didn't. I think this came in like a flat set and it came with different ones. But I do have the set that came in the block. I've been using them a few years. They're very affordable. It comes with whatever you call this guy. And they sharpen beautifully as well. Oop. As far as, I'm not a professional anything about knives, but that's the brand. Now, I have a really awesome knife that I also recommend, but I used it earlier on the meat. This one. And this one's a little more higher end. It's called Excaliblades. Excaliblades. They have a website. I know they're all over TT, but anywho. I love these, and I'd love to get more. I'm going to add them to my collection as I go. They're beautiful, and they work amazing. So I'm probably going to get more of these as time goes, as I add a knife to my collection. But for the price, those ones for Pioneer Woman are pretty good. If you get like these ones from Pioneer Woman with the enamel, they're pretty, but you can't sharpen them. I mean, maybe you can. I don't, because you're going to wear off the pretty, and I don't know. I probably wouldn't get those again. Those were a gift, I think. I can't remember, my mother-in-law or something. Oh, years ago, or I don't remember. She used to give me lots of Pioneer Woman stuff. All right, so I have bacon, ham, a little onion. Cheese is grated. That's going down with the dough. We got potatoes over here ready. So what I'll do is let's make the cheddar sauce. I'll move this pan to the stove top, and then we'll do cheddar sauce front and center here. What do you think? What do you think? I don't like to just do one thing at a time. It's generally how I work. Multitask queen over here. So we're going to put this here and keep an eye on it. It's going to cook different than this induction, but it'll still work. But then I can get the sauce done. So I'm going to do a little butter, a little flour, make a roux. So basically 2 tablespoons, we got some soft, of butter, roughly. I'm not really measuring it out. This dish just gets all the leftovers. Okay. A little butter, a little flour, some milk, but I'm going to warm it up slightly. And I only use 1%. Well, I drink 1%. So this is what we always have in the house. So when I want a little more fat content to the milk for cooking, I'll generally do like half and half. Half milk and half heavy cream. Because I almost always have heavy cream based on just the shit I have to cook all the time. Or I choose to cook. This time I did a 3/4 milk to 1/4 heavy cream. Why? Because I'm running low on that. We need some whipped cream. Not real low, but it's feeling like I need more. I don't want to run out. Anyway. Because you want a little fat to your, if you got skim milk, add a little heavy cream. We drink 1%, so I'm not buying whole milk just for cooking. It'll go bad. That's my story. All right. We drink a lot of milk around here. We drink a lot of milk. I'm going to keep this bacon moving around. Do not burn your bacon. I actually did some oven bacon, I don't know, a day or two ago. And I burned it. Not all of it. There was one pan on the bottom and one on the top. And the one on the bottom got too done. Because I went and sat down like I could relax or something. That's what I get. Okay. Is it like totally warm? No, just a wee bit. All right. Can you see what's going on? Thank you, Terry. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. I'm making right now a cheese sauce. I need garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Onion powder, garlic powder. And then I got salt and pepper right here. I would have everything right here if it fit, including the kitchen sink. Ooh, that's hot. Rude. Don't you spark at me. I'd love for you to see it, but we're doing the sauce over here and backwards, so it's bacon. It's sizzling. I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I got a couple tablespoons of butter. It's certainly not gonna hurt to add a little garlic to the sauce. So I do have some freshly minced in here. Let's use it up. And stir that in. Garlic powder. I'll do both. I love garlic, but there we go with the smell. All right, so butter, garlic. You need to be turned down. You're being bad over here. Barking at me, getting a grease mess. Rude. All right, calm down. Calm down. Shit. All right. Yes, I talk to things constantly, which is why live streaming works, because I'm talking to myself anyway. So my name's Shannon. Welcome to my kitchen. We're about to make a creamy cheese sauce for our pizza that we're making for breakfast. I got bacon cooking, just some bits that I cut up. Some bacon, have them over there cooking. We're about to add in a cup of milk once we cook some of that flour down. All right, I feel good about it. Don't go crazy, slowly add it. Anytime you're doing a gravy or a roux or whatever you call it. Slow and steady. Slow enough. All right, I do want to stir my bacon. I feel like it's neglected behind me, so give you a little stir, ski. Ooh. It's dangerous having bacon in your life. That's the one thing about the oven, but I'm doing bits, and so I like to cook those on the stovetop for sure. I like oven bacon, unless you, not Kevin Bacon, oven bacon. Turning this way low, it's definitely thickened up. I'm gonna add in a cup of cheese, roughly a cup now. It's a cheese sauce, not just a white sauce. That's not a cup, but that's what I needed to use before I get to the new stuff, right? Surprised that still even exists. So I don't know, more cheese. More cheese! This is gonna be our sauce for our pizza. Cheddar cheese sauce. Now if you have medium, this is mild cheddar, because again, I buy it in the 2-pound block. Just, you know, save money, and I don't really care. I mean, I know for cooking, the sharp would taste good in this, but I'm using mild because I'm not buying 2 cheeses today. Then I'm going to put in a little salt, some pepper, and onion powder. Oh shit, onion powder and garlic powder. Oh, stay still, would you? My guy likes lots of pepper, so don't worry. A little bit of onion powder. Oh, not that much. Where's the little bit side? There it is. And garlic powder. Mix it all together, and what do you got? Something yummy. I'll taste it here. Welcome in, everybody. My name's Shannon. This is my creamy cheddar sauce that we're going to use for our pizza today, breakfast pizza. I want to taste it because now's the time. Make sure you know that you want that on your pizza. Maybe, oh, that's hot over there, you little sucker. Turn that one off. We got bacon. I'll move it here in a minute. Let's taste it. Needs more salt. So this is the time to adjust your seasoning, not later. All right, so I'm going to use this for the sauce on our pizza. I'm going to switch up the bacon and bring it back over here for you. And it's popping at me and being rude. Okay, back in business. This heat is off, but I'm going to put my sauce on there to keep it, because it's, you know, cheese. What are we doing here? Oh, here it is. All right. So this was roughly a pound of bacon, maybe, I think it was less than a pound. I chopped it into little pieces and cooked it until crispy. Which we're almost to that stage. There's a couple pieces that need to cook a little longer. We like it crispy, is my point. I don't like it not crispy. Just crispy, guys. I'm gonna save this bacon grease safely, whoops, like so. First, this shit's gotta go. This is the container I put my bacon grease in, or something like it. Get your mitt on, lady. Cast iron's hot. All right. I use this bowl because I can fit my strainer right in there. Where'd I put that spoon? Oh, shit. Where'd you put your spoon, lady? I'm going to stick it. All right. Then I'm going to put it right in here now. That'll strain out all my bacon from my grease. Then I can save the grease and cook with it. Like I would have put a little bit in my potatoes. And maybe, you know, everything. Everything. Put a little in everything. Okay. I'm going to put that on a plate so it doesn't drip. Now we have our bacon bits. Okay. Bacon. And we have some bacon grease. Yay. We got our sauce, our cheese. We are going to saute up the ham and the onion. I didn't want to throw it in with that bacon because it would have just scorched it. But we can use the pan for it. I wasn't thinking until I put that back. We can use the pan. Why not? All right. And yes, the ham is cooked, but I just, anytime I'm using it, I like to saute it or cook it up a little. It just brings out the flavor. But you could layer it just like it is. So we may as well just saute that up with the onion. Big Daddy. All right. So we got the pizza crust. It's over here rising. We got our sauce, our meats, and our potatoes. We're about to assemble this bad boy and get it in the oven. I'm going to do a pre-bake on the crust about probably 5 to 7 minutes. Then bring it out, layer it, put it back in until the crust is done, which will be probably, 15 minutes. While that 15 minutes is going, we'll do the strawberry parfait, which is plenty of time. Not bacon. Okay. Approved. All right. Little ham, little purple onion, because that's what I had. You could add bell peppers to it. I would have totally did that, but I don't have any. So, whatever. So I did purple onion just to give it a little color. We're going to do the little dog. We're going to do the scrambled eggs last. So as soon as this is fried up, we'll get the scrambled eggs going. And those cook real fast. Like I could probably even throw them in with that meat and onion. We'll do that. How about that? We need a ton of eggs though. Half a ton of eggs. I don't know how many we need, but I'm cooking a pizza and I have 2 extra teenagers hanging out upstairs. So they're all going to wake up hungry. And I don't know, maybe one pizza's not enough. I'm going to make it one fat pizza and it'll be enough. All right. Whoosh. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, you guys see that? Starting out bad. Starting out bad, egg. Get out of there. Okay. Nobody wants that. Why are you crumbling in my hand, stupid egg? Release it. It was just like, when I got that thing of eggs, the box was crushed because I buy them 60 at a time. And the box was crushed on one corner, and I'm like, it was delivered that way, and I was just like, So I lost like 8 eggs in just getting them to the house. I didn't do it. They delivered it. But I think a few of them might have delicate shells. I think that was one. How many eggs do you need? I don't flipping know. It's like I need a lot. And I'm going to cook the eggs in the non-stick skillet. I just like it that way. I don't want scorched or ugly eggs. I'm not adding any grease to that. We got enough grease going on in our lives today. What do you think? 2, 4, 6, 8? Who do we appreciate? Shannon, go. Shannon, you guys remember that? Sometimes just certain things take me back to a spot. That was the spot. I don't know, that's it. We'll put these 2 back with the other group of eggs. Okay. I only got a little bit of the shell in there that first time I got it out. I was like, can you touch that? No. What are you thinking? It's hot. So I just sauteed up that purple onion or red onion and a little ham. Get this out of here. Another layer. The last layer is eggs. Boom, eggs. I'm going to do a little butter in the bottom of that and then just whisk the shit out of those and scramble them up. That's the plan. How much? I don't know, just enough. Probably do without butter, but no butter? That's weird. I think I'm gonna, real quick, turn that off for just a minute. Get out of my way. And then I'm gonna get the crust spread out and in the oven for that first pre-cook for about 7 minutes. So let's do that real quick here. Otherwise, it'll take longer. And everything's pre-cooked is really why. All right, you're ready for the dough. What did we do earlier? Quick rise dough. Okay. So I literally just let it rise wherever I'm making my pizza. That's how I roll. A little bit of oil. I had put a little on the bottom of this pan too. So make sure you can see what's going down, man. This is the pizza. This dough is really good for breadsticks too, but it's really good for pizza. So let me get the better view for you here, because that's what you're here for, right? Okay, so anywho, I had olive oil down a little pile before I put my dough on it, and then we let it rise, and I literally just do this. I don't over flip it and stretch it and all the things. I just spread it out. Now, if I'm doing sticks, I'll do it different. As big as I can on this stone. It'll shrink in some, but okay, so we're gonna get my fingerprints out of there for fun. I'm gonna get this in the oven for, I don't know, I'm gonna go 5 minutes. And then we'll pull it out and top it. And get it back in for about, until it's done, probably 15. Somewhere in there. Voila, dough. And this dough's really good. I'm not just saying that, it really is good. Okay. Let's put it in. My oven's on 350 because my oven runs kind of hot, but I'm going to go ahead and put it up to 375. And then we'll do a 5-minute. Let's, for shits and giggles, do 6 minutes. Right? Anytime you can throw a shits and giggles in, you should. And a skip or a trollop is always good to throw in your day as well. While you can still do it. All right, so welcome in. My name is Shannon. I am Oregon Family Cooking. That's my channel. I live in Oregon. This is my kitchen. We live here. And we go live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with Brunch with Shannon. Today we're doing pizza, breakfast pizza. We just got our dough. We made dough first. It rose. It was a quick rise. I just flattened it out on my stone pan, and it's in the oven for about 6 minutes for a pre-cook. When it gets out, we're going to top it with, I made a cheese sauce, in case you weren't here for that. We're going to layer it with the cheese sauce, scrambled eggs. I got ham and bacon and a little red onion all already sauteed and cooked up, and potatoes. Those were cooking in the air fryer. So we're going to cook up the eggs. So far I got a little butter in there on medium heat. I got, I don't know, 10 eggs because I don't know what I need. I'm feeding 6 today. R4 plus 2, so here we are. See if I can find another whisk. I'm at risk of not having a whisk. But I found one. This is metal, but I'm living with it. So that's all I do. I add just a little bit of milk to my egg. And I don't season them until they're pretty much cooked. Just how I do it. Okay, it's heavy. It's heavy. Oh, we're doing a big amount in a little pan. It's all right. It'll cook.
Well, don't forget to click that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.
Thank you. That's my husband, Big Daddy Cupcakes. We go live every other night, every other evening, about 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We start with the drink, we end with dessert, and we do dinner in between. It's usually about a 3-hour live. We hang out, have fun over on the TT, same name. But we do Brunch with Shannon here on Sundays at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that's us. Almost 2 years live streaming. About 8 months here on YouTube. Now, just don't scorch your eggs. I didn't know that. And when we first got together over 30 years ago, I made him breakfast and I scorched the shit out of the eggs. And he ate them. And then, after I got more comfortable, he was like, I don't like scorched eggs. I was like, oh, I thought that's how you knew they were done. When they turn brown. Oh, whoops. So, it's actually a true story. So, you learn how to cook for the people that you are around, right? You only know what you know. Maybe my mom always cooked scorched eggs and I didn't know it. Mother. She told me that was normal. So slow and steady wins your egg game on this, especially since I have a lot in a fairly small pan. So I have it on like 6, which is, probably about medium. We got about 2 minutes on that crust. When it comes out, we can start the layering. I had pre-done these. Well, what I did was I took about 4 medium-sized russet potatoes. I scrubbed them down. I didn't peel them. I chopped them really tiny, as you see. Put them in my air fryer with some oil, a little vegetable oil, salt, and pepper. And then I cooked them on 325 for a total of about 20 to 25 minutes. Don't scorch your eggs. Talking about scorching eggs. Anyway, so those are tiny enough, I think, for a pizza. I didn't want big chunks of potato.
Got 2 years on November 2nd is our 2-year anniversary
of live streaming.
TikTok.
Yep, November 2nd. Dustin said, around October 30th, he's like, you should go live. I'm like, what, are you silly? And for years, he's always said, you need a food cart. You should sell those. Well, everything I make. And not everything, but not those scorched eggs for sure. So anyway, he finally was like, you should go live. So I did. And I really liked it. I had a really good time. I met some really awesome people. So here we are. Now, I was thinking of doing some more lives over here on YouTube more, because I'm currently only doing the hour, a little over hour every Sunday for Brunch with Shannon. So I don't know if you guys would be, maybe we should throw in some other time frame. If that's something you would think you would watch, let me know, and I'll read back the comments later and see. You're like, no, you suck, only do Sundays, or yeah, we'd like to see you, whatever. Okay? Because I don't know. Right now I'm giving a lot of, I'm full-time either way I roll. I'm going to warm this sauce up because I want it to, it's not cold, but it's going to spread much better. Anyway, that's all that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm having a good time. Enjoying it. Still. So as long as I'm enjoying myself, it keeps me busy. I can work from home still.
You guys can help her out if you go check out her page,
her
channel, and check out her shorts and her videos.
I do read.
Like,
yes, thank you. I post short videos, a few a week. They're almost always food related and recipes. And then I do repost the live stream. So if you ever want to go back and watch a live stream or whatever, you can. Okay, those are cooked well enough for me. They're not scorched. Yay. I'm going to add some salt and pepper to them. Here, if I can get into there.
Is that a mouse? No, it's a rat.
Minnie was in here? Is he talking about our dog? Or they really just acting like there's a rat in my house? Funny. Not with my dogs and cats. My dog doesn't like it when the wind blows, let alone a critter in his house. Okay. Not that, you know, I ain't saying we perfect. We just got pest control around here. All right, so the pizza said beep. Perfect. Don't turn the heat off, just get the pizza out. I'm done with this bad boy, so you can go to your spot, your residential area of the kitchen where you live. Our pizza dough. Yeah, that's good. So we did like 6 minutes at 375 on the pizza dough. And now we're going to build it and put it back in. I just wanted some sort of a pre-cook on that because everything's already cooked. So we got a great base. Okay, now cheddar cheese sauce. That's where that spatula, whatever it is called, spatula, no, whisk. All right, so this way I took 2 tablespoons of butter, melted it, threw in a little bit of fresh garlic, and then I made a roux with 2 tablespoons of flour. Oh shit, put your pan down.
Out.
Get out, pest control. Then I made, 2 tablespoons butter with some garlic, sauteed it up, threw in 2 tablespoons of flour, cooked it in 2 to 3 minutes, stirring constantly, made a little roux. Added in a cup of warm milk, whole milk, or something with a little fat content to it. I use my 1% with a little bit of heavy cream. And then I added a cup of cheddar cheese, roughly a cup. I did not measure, so it's probably more. And added onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. And that is our cheddar cheese sauce. I tasted it, added a little more salt, so adjust to your taste buds. Cheddar cheese sauce. Who doesn't need cheddar cheese sauce in their life? Oh yeah, that's yummy. Okay, so let's put potatoes on the bottom. I don't really have a preference here, but we got our potatoes. And again, this was just some russet potatoes that I scrubbed them down, chopped them really tiny, and then put them in my air fryer with some oil and salt and pepper. And cooked them until they were done, about 25 minutes at 325 in my air fryer. Stop beeping at me. Thank you. Then, should we put the eggs next or the meat next? What goes on top? Eggs? Meat? Then the eggs? All right. This one will be hotter, so I'm going to use this. This is ham with some red onion that I just sauteed up. Oh, it's heavy. This pan is heavy on my hand. Let's get it on there, and then we'll spread it around. All right, ham. I think we'll put bacon on top. Do the eggs and the bacon on top. It feels right. Everything should end with bacon. Okay. Get up there. That's why I just chopped everything tiny so it would be easy to bite into and maybe get a bite of everything. A little bit of something in every bite, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, then the eggs. This was 10 eggs, a splash of milk, cooked them until they were done, and then added some salt and pepper. You could add a little red chili flake to it too if you wanted. I shoulda, I coulda, but I didn't. I could still sprinkle some on. And it might be more egg than I want, which that's okay. It's not an egg pizza, Shannon. So maybe I could have did 8 or 6 eggs. If I throw cheese on them, someone will eat them up, so I'm not too worried. Boom. Is that enough egg at this level of the game? I think so. Looks good to me. Okay, egg. Ouch, that's hot. All right, and then I think we'll do some cheese, cheddar cheese, and then top it with bacon. And get it in the oven. Cheese. You need cheese on a pizza. That's how it goes. More cheese. And bacon. Never fear, bacon is here. I'm going to kind of press it down because I've had my pizza, I've topped my pizza so well before that it slid off. So I'm going to make sure I don't do that this round. It's embarrassing. It still tastes good, but it's a little embarrassing on a live. Lots of bacon, right? Right. And just like that, you got a breakfast pizza. So I'm going to put it back in. For probably, I did what, 6 minutes? No, probably about 15 minutes. Usually takes about 20 to 25 minutes for a pizza. I don't pre-cook the crust. So, we'll see. All right, let's put this in. And then we're going to make our strawberry and banana parfait while it's cooking up. And then we'll be done. I got 3 teenagers, my oldest son, Dustin, and myself to eat. So I wanted to really make to where a piece is going to fill you up. I think I did that. So at least I want to burn it. Let's do 15. Let's do 12 because I'm nervous. 12 minutes. Okay. Oops. I'm going to make a whipped cream for, do I need the whipped cream? Let me use my brain. I have a little whipped cream. Maybe we have enough. Hold on. Hold up. Let's see if I have enough whipped cream. And why I thought I needed more. There might be a reason. Maybe when I pull that out, I'm like, that's why it's not enough. That's probably it. I think that's it. We must do a quick set. So thank you for coming here. I am Shannon. This is my channel, Oregon Family Cooking. I go live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here for Brunch with Shannon. Today we're doing a homemade breakfast pizza. I did the crust, and while it was rising, it's a quick rise pizza crust, we did the toppings. So we did some cooked bacon bits, some ham, some red onion, some potatoes, some eggs. We toppled it all on top of our crust, and it's in the oven. So I'm going to do a little sweet treat as well, right? That's what we do here in my kitchen. So I have some strawberries here. These were previously frozen. I buy that, you can get a 10-pound bag of sliced strawberries for right under $10. And that's how I do it very often. I almost always have frozen strawberries around. Oops. I have some vanilla wafers and I have some bananas. So, that looked good. Let's pull out that whipped cream I made and see if it's enough. This was my question. Is it enough? We'll see. It might be. If not, we'll whip up another container of it and it'll get used as well. So to make your own whipped cream, take a cup of heavy cream, whip it. You can use your KitchenAid or just a hand mixer until it's stiff and looks like whipped cream. And then add in a tablespoon, or to taste, you could go heavier on that. I do about 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. And that's whipped cream. It's yummy. You can throw it in your fridge for a day or 2 or however long, probably up to 3 days, and use it. I make it often, a lot. All right, I'm just literally gonna throw some bananas in these strawberries with some whipped cream or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna check it out. Is that enough bananas? No, another banana. Another, please. So I had taken the frozen ones out probably, I don't know, a couple hours before my live and had them sitting in this bowl so that they wouldn't be frozen. So there's some, and also some liquid in there from that. That's great. More goodness. I'll throw in a little sugar and stir it up. Okay, good. Excellent. I think that's why I thought maybe I needed more whipped cream. And some granulated sugar. I mean, I could eat it just like that, honestly, but I do know this needs a little sugar. Just strawberries and banana. Yum. Only because I almost always have bananas and I almost always have strawberries. The thing is to eat these bananas before they go icky. Well, that's enough sugar. Tastes yummy. All right, so I was going to take some of these vanilla wafers. Oh, shit. I'm not doing pudding or anything like that. You could do yogurt. What? Uh-oh. Mr. Heart Attack.
The live stream ended. That's when I scrolled to the next stream.
Oh, not mine. All right, so I have some of these. Yum, right? Gotta use them. So I'm gonna crush some up in my little situation here. This is a 3.5 cup chopper. I love it for things like this when you don't have to get out the big bad boy. Could do graham crackers too. I was gonna do graham crackers, then I found this in the cabinet. I was like, let's use them up. I crushed the shit out of it. Yeah. Okay. We got some crushed yummy cookies. All right. Then I'm gonna grab out these dessert dishes. How many people I got? 6. Okay. 6 it is. It's the only time I get to use my cool little dishes. The kids don't care. I could throw it at them and they'd pick it up and eat it. But we're gonna give them cool dishes. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Okay. All right. Every time I go up in that cabinet, I run into my vanilla I'm making. Let's smell it. Let's check it out. Check it out. It's hiding up here. So I started my own vanilla, baking vanilla on July 21st. So we got months to go. I did do a double batch. So this was 8 ounces of vodka, 100 proof. And I don't remember how many pods. I think it was 2 ounces of pods. And then this was half that. Because that's how many vanilla beans I had left. So I'm really excited to... It still smells like vodka, very strong. So it doesn't smell like vanilla yet. Anyway, I should start more now so that in 6 months you always have some. Because I'm in it. Vanilla's so expensive. It's ridiculous. All right, let's put cookie on the bottom. Cookie on the top. Give it a little cookie base. You could use granola too, or yogurt. I just didn't have either, so we're doing cookies. That was it. Perfect amount. We're just going on the bottom. Then the strawberries and bananas. Oh, that bowl's too heavy to handle. Our pizza has 5 to 10 minutes left. So we're baking some sweets, some fruit. It's one way to get them to eat fruit and use up these bananas. Put a spoonful. Oh shit, I better be careful. Maybe I won't have enough. That one's mine. Just kidding. I'll make sure I have enough for everybody. Oh shit. Oh shit. We better steal from Peter and give it to Paul. I don't know. That's a saying, isn't it?
Poor Peter.
I know. Poor Peter.
Always getting ripped off.
He was. And Paul's just getting gived everything.
Right.
What is the story? Is that a story and why it's said? That's something we shouldn't even be saying these days. Oh shit. I'm going to get canceled. Because I didn't know. Okay. Make sure you got enough for each cup. Because everybody wants some. And if you have little kids, they'll count out the strawberries and bananas and call you out.
Yeah, Billy Bob, we got to do dishes right after this live stream so that we
Got another live stream
have
to
clean
do.
dishes for our 5:30 p.m. live stream.
It's true. I'd like to make them look cute, not ugly. But hey, we're just going to spoon it in. Why? Because I don't want to put my little bit into a piping bag.
She won't, Sandra.
What?
She's got a timer on 4 minutes.
3 minutes. Thank you, though. Yeah, it's definitely got at least 3. My crust is still...
The dishes, hopefully the kids.
It's a dream, you know? Every once in a while you have a dream. I had a dream. Maybe that's why I thought I needed more whipped cream. But do you really? No. We're using the resources we currently have. I don't want to make more whipped cream. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, don't waste it. This guy got too much. That's what little Joey would say. Why did she get more whipped cream? All right. She didn't.
That one's Caleb's.
That one's Caleb's, the one with less whipped cream. Not very nice. He actually has the kid picked out that gets less. Shit. All right. I'm just going to stick a cookie in it. Just stick a cookie in it.
Okay, so that looks so good.
Right, you guys? Don't make it hard. You don't have to make a treat hard. And you can do that with any fruit. And if you don't have cookies, just eat fruit. If you throw whipped cream on it, kids will eat it. That's how they roll. All right. Our kids are old enough now that I don't trick them. I don't have to trick them into eating. But I will wrap their asparagus in bacon to get them to eat that. It's true. Maybe we should use these little bits. Oh, shit. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better. It's like the gold right there. All right, so I get a piece of pizza and a little dessert dish. Kids. That's it. I'm not putting my hands in there anymore. All right, I used it. I used up all those cookies, all of the, well, I have one banana left, so somebody better eat it the next day. And what else? Whipped cream I needed to use up too. Ta-da! So little parfait dishes. Oh shit, don't drop it. You could do yogurt and granola in your fruit. A little crunchy from the granola is good, but I didn't have any, so I used cookie. Because odd, I always have cookies around here. All right, let's check out this here pizza. Oh yeah. Let me look at my bottom. Don't look at my bottom. I'm going to say that it says 1 minute left. My bottom is nice and golden, but my edges are still just another couple minutes. It'll be perfect. That's what I got. We're going to give it a couple more minutes and we're going to cut it. Let me see. That was cheesiness. They probably want like ketchup or something because they're funny that way. But let's make them a little ketchup sauce. What do we got? We got Heinz. We actually have Hunt's too because I still have those from the taste test we did. We'll make a little honey sauce in the couple minutes we got. Honey sauce is good. If they want to have a little on their pizza, great. If not, I'll use it for something very soon. Ooh, get excited. I'm going to put it upside down. So ketchup and honey. Honey, honey. That's lying. The thing is lying to us right now. It's not done. So I'm giving it 2 minutes. And then it'll be done. The bottoms are golden, but the top around the edge isn't quite where I want it to be. But, I mean, you could eat it now if you wanted. What was I getting? Honey? Where'd they put my honey? Those little shits. Ugh. So you just take honey and some ketchup if you want. Or you can take like that. Oh, if they took my honey, I always want to blame kids. Honey's so expensive. And they're up there playing with it. All right, well, we'll do something different. Weird. Maybe they put it in the fridge. You don't put honey in the fridge. Oh, well, whatever. Weird. Can you see if you can see the honey, my honey? I mean, sometimes things are right in front of my face and I can't see it, but it's definitely not here. So no honey. Like, it's like a $10 thing of honey, kids. What'd you do with it? It's like this, and it's skinny. Oh, well. Well, they don't get, for that, they don't get any honey ketchup. Little shits. I have to hide things, too. Like, maybe I hid it for myself. That could be. Well, whatever. We wasted the minute we were wasting to make honey hot ketchup with looking for it. So now our pizza's done. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. But now I don't have honey. That's a big deal. Maybe DJ took it. I don't remember. Whatever. My honey's gone. My honey. I lost my honey. Anybody else lose their honey? All right. 9876. We're just pulling it. Are y'all ready for this? Ow, that's hot. Ooh. I'm just making sure it's done in the middle and the bottom, and it is. Oh, shit. And of course, I had to touch it. Okay. Don't drop your pizza when you pull it out, trying to show it off to everybody. But there. Do you see it all? Pizza crust. We did a homemade pizza crust. We've got a homemade cheddar cheese sauce topped with little potatoes we roasted and then topped with ham and red onion that we sauteed up. And then a layer of cooked scrambled eggs, cheese, bacon. All right, what do you think? Then, and you can't see, but my stuff's nice and golden. We did the little parfait cups, strawberry banana whipped cream, a little cookie. And let's cut it. Now, ideally, you're going to let it sit, 5-10 minutes, then cut it. Or you're like us and you don't do that and you just cut it because people are hungry. We're at the end of the time. Nobody wants to wait. See if I can do it with my hands. Sometimes Big Daddy Cupcakes has to do the pizza cutting, but so far so good. Ta-da. I'll go do it on this side. Oops, get back up there. It looks good to me. Which child is here?
You wash dishes as you cook, but do you live stream while you cook?
Yeah, it's a little harder, honey.
Different story.
And my sink's over there, so I would totally love it if my sink was right here. That'd be awesome. I'd totally be doing it more. But unfortunately, the way my shit's set up. So I go through a lot more things because I can't just rinse my, whatever. I get a new spoon.
Greenery on top. Yeah, greenery you would.
Oh, a little green. What do we want to put? Parsley? Is that what you mean? Shit. I got parsley.
Amazing.
I got cilantro, but I don't think that's... Hold on, Deej. I'll get you some. I'm getting a little parsley for greenness, as suggested. I didn't want to get a bunch, just a little. There. It really doesn't taste like nothing, but it looks nice. Thanks, guys. Kids eat leaves. They've eaten the worst things, for sure. I was about to pull a piece, and then... Oh, green things. Thank you, though. That looks nice. Thanks. Beautiful. And I got to use up some parsley. Okay, oldest is here first. So I have 6 people. What is that, 8 pieces? 2, 4. So, yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to count. Well, I do, but... You just want one? Okay. I'm using these plates for brunch today.
Oh, you got it. Looks delicious out of Mommy Chula.
Oh, thank you. Ah, it does look beautiful. Thank you for that. I forgot. All right, let's give this kid one. He says, I want one. But these are some big pieces on purpose. I didn't want to have to make 2, so I just loaded them up. Come on. You gonna come out and play?
It's not the same spot. You got in 3 different spots.
Babe. Oh, he stepped in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Shit. Uh-huh. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, shit. Let's get that one on the plate. We'll do a full view here in a minute. Let's get my son his plate. Here's what I did today was a breakfast pizza and a strawberry banana parfait. There you go, son.
Show the bottom.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that. Totally. I love to.
You think it's raw? All right, Lucas. Let's see.
Oh, do you? No.
Really
Let me see.
me.
I'll show you here. Here. Let me get a bottom. I can't. I'm going to drop it, but do you see my bottom? Oh, shit. Let's do it like this, Lucas. See my crispy bottom? It's not doughy. Oh, shit. All that's off, but we'll just flop it back on. It was totally worth it to show you my bottom. So there we go. There's for Big Daddy. I'll give you a fork, though, because it's a messy piece. So it could cook maybe 5 more minutes if you want a super crispy crust. Absolutely. It's certainly not burnt, but it is done. Let me show you this bottom. Center is probably what you're going for here. Flop it. So you can see it is done. It's just a little more, it's not super crispy in the center. I could have did 5 more, but I was on alive and done. But it's definitely not doughy in that center, which is what I was worried about. So I did a 7 minute pre-cook. And then I did about, 17, 18 minutes. So yeah, another 5 minutes wouldn't have hurt, but it also is nice and chewy. It's not super hard and crispy.
Honestly, this homemade dough is so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
You ate it raw, uncooked, it would be tasty.
Right. And we did make the dough, so as he's pointing out. Try it. So, am I going to put it in for 5 more minutes? No, I'm totally satisfied. Nice soft dough today. All right. So that's what I did. Thank you for joining me today. We did a breakfast pizza with homemade cheese sauce, crust, and all the toppings. The toppings today were bacon, ham, red onion, scrambled eggs, cheese, and a little bit of parsley for color. And then I topped it off or finished it off with little strawberry banana parfaits. So before I leave, just if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up if you liked any part of the show today or my program or whatever we're going to call this, a little time in my kitchen. I'll be back next week at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time doing brunch of some sort. We are live again on TikTok this evening at 5:30 p.m. Same name, Oregon Family Cooking. We go live there every other night. We do about 3 hours on that live. We start with a drink, end with dessert, and have a lot of fun in between, including dinner. So thank you if you're new here. If you're not new here and you've come, thanks for all the thumbs up. Subscribe before we leave.
I said you just held a slice up and showed the bottom.
Oh, do you want another one? We'll see it again? Oh, we already did it. You can watch the video back. I am going to, they always get posted in a few hours. It'll just be available to watch. If you want to go back to that spot, call me out. I can't really, I even ate the center for you, so my dough is good. Thank you. If you like soft dough, do it like me. If you like it extra crispy, go another 5 minutes. Just don't burn the bottom. Mine is done well enough for my satisfaction. So everybody have a wonderful day. Hopefully I'll see you again. I do post videos here on YouTube a few a week, including recipes. I'll post the dough recipe. It is already a video if you want to go see how to make the dough. So have a blessed day. I appreciate you all. See you next week. Thank you.